Like, we have some guys in the group that are fucking killing it on dating apps. Okay. A lot of you guys are like, oh, dating apps don't work and dating app, blah. Like, you guys, it's because you guys don't know how to use them. Right. But we have guys in the group that are absolutely killing it on there. If you get in the group, we can crowdsource your dating profile and you'll actually have some success. Well, that's what my boy did here. And he started asking questions in the group. He started leveling up. He was going on dates. We're telling him how to act on dates, how to talk to women. He ended up within a couple of months. He's now seeing a girl, and he's already been seeing her for a couple of months now, and he's doing pretty good. But he still has these old paradigms that we all see it in the group, and we call him out on it all the time. This is another great reason to be a beer club, because we'll call you out on your bullshit, right? Well, he has these raging insecurities about women, and a lot of it, I think, is fueled by negative red pill content, where in negative red pill, like, if you constantly watch shows like Fresh and Fit and whatever podcast and whatever the bigger Jerry Springer type red pill shows are, they really hyper focus on the negative aspects of certain women. And so when you all you just see is that, you see it everywhere. It's your reticular activating system. When you're looking for negative shit, you're going to find negative shit. And so he's just constantly almost self-sabotaging this relationship every 5 and we're always like, bro, like, he'll send a chat, right? Like a text conversation with her. And he's like, should I feel disrespected here? And we're like, no, bro, like, you're reading into that. She's not saying anything bad there. Should I be worried about that? No, bro. Like, she's fine. Like, there's nothing in that conversation that would indicate whatever. So my man he's still working through this kind of stuff, but you see how, if that's your paradigm, that's your mindset about relationships, you're going to start pushing people away and repelling people because you're always looking for something to self-sabotage the relationship. Okay. Now, let's see here. Why people naturally align with men who radiate grounded energy. Yeah. So guys who naturally radiate grounded energy, and what I mean by grounded energy is they've worked on their mental frame. They think they're only worried about controlling the controllable. They see certain things from their point of view. Anything outside of their mental frame is funny or amusing, right? They don't take anything seriously. They're not overly concerned with what their girlfriend's doing or not doing, right? They're just paying attention to her actions. And, if she says something, they don't take it so seriously and it's not a big deal, right? They have these like effortless relationships. That's because you're not so wrapped up in your own insecurities, your own bullshit, your own attachment problems, right? Your own, whatever it is, you're naturally centered. That's the goal in this place, is in this space, right? Is to work on your sexual market value so much and your mental frame so much that nothing rattles you. And when you're that guy, people naturally want to be around you, right? People naturally feel more secure around you. They naturally feel like they can open up to you more, stuff like that. Okay. But people who are reactive, that are always self-sabotaging, guys that have anger problems, right? Like, all this kind of stuff, people like do not want to be around those guys. They absolutely don't. I can't stand people that just wallow in negativity all the time. I can't stand it. It just drains me. It drains me emotionally. I'm like, fuck, I have to listen to this shit. Like, no, thanks. For people like that who are like close family members, like I said, my dad's a really negative person. My mom's also like, she's always focused on politics and stuff like that. I have to really limit my time with them because they are emotional vampires with their negativity. Okay. Don't be that kind of person. If you're that kind of person, you're always thinking about negative shit. You're always thinking about doom and gloom and the world's going to end tomorrow and all that kind of stuff. You are going to push people away. No one wants to be around that negativity. The moment you become predictable to yourself, solid and grounded, the world responds in kind. And then coming up, I'll show you the harsh truth about why men struggle with this and the simple shift that changes everything. Before we get into that, guys, do follow me on social media. The links are in the description. I'm on all the good platforms. If you guys haven't gotten it yet, get my free ebook, She's Made You Weak. It explains why attraction tends to erode over time in a long-term relationship. If you're in a dead bedroom situation right now and you're wondering why your wife is cold and distant, this book explains why that is. If you guys are recently divorced, if you guys are going through a breakup right now, you're separated, and you can't stop thinking about your girl and you're trying to get her back. I also have an ebook for that too. I don't know if this is in the description or not, but if you go, what I've been noticing lately is people sign up for my ebooks and then Gumroad shows them the other ebook and they end up getting both. You could get both of these. They're both available right now, but the link's in the description for She's Made You Weak. At least get that one. And then my full books are available on Amazon or Audible. Get Her to Fuck You Again is available right now. There's also a workbook for that. Forget That Bitch. You can pre-order it now on Kindle edition. That's coming out June 6th. And I'm working on the audiobook right now. I just finished reading chapter 1 yesterday. This week has been really hectic. I'm trying to knock out 1 or 2 chapters a day, and I haven't been able to do that. So I'm at least up to chapter 1 right now of Forget That Bitch. I'm going to get that audiobook out, trying to get it scheduled out so that it's out June 6th with the rest of the books. But we'll see how that goes. It's hard to line that up. But guys, today is Frame Friday. My book on Frame is this one, Psychology Paradigm. It's all about rewiring your subconscious mind to have more of that dominant masculine presence. Let me play a commercial for that real quick, and then we'll get back to the topic.
Have you ever felt like something's holding you back in your relationships? Like you're always on the back foot, struggling to connect with women? You're not. Many men are taught to be weak, to defer, to play small around women by their upbringing, by society, by the very world that shaped them. But what if you could break free from the invisible chains that have held you back? What if you could rewrite the script, reprogram the paradigm that's been running your life? This is your chance to step into the man you were always meant to be. In The Essential Skills of a Masculine Presence, Psychology Paradigm by Paul Bauer, the first book in R.P. Thor's groundbreaking series, you'll learn how to understand and transform the paradigms that have shaped your life. You'll discover how to develop a dominant masculine presence, one that commands respect, inspires trust, and brings fulfillment in relationships. Don't wait for life to change on its own. Take control. Order your copy of The Essential Skills of a Masculine Presence, Psychology Paradigm now on Amazon. Available in hardcover, paperback, or on Kindle. This is more than a book. It's your roadmap to a life of purpose, strength, and success. Make the decision today. Reprogram your life and step into the man you were meant to be.
Yes, indeed. That's brother CW from Beer Club's in the chat. He says, "Morning, everyone. Great Beer Club meetup last night." Hey, you guys were late this morning. I said, if you guys are in Beer Club, drop a 1 in the chat so people know who you guys are. Brother Omega, he says, "Morning, folks." Hey, Omega, were you on the call last night? You didn't pop on the screen. Were you lurking? Were you one of the lurkers? We have a lot of guys that just call in and just listen in. Like that's fine. If that's what you guys want to do and you don't want to share with the group, just want to lurk, that's fine too. Nurse Chick says, "Good morning, gentlemen." Nurse Chick gets this.
So naughty.
I'm going to come.
And she knows that too. Let's see here. CW says, "I can only handle some friends and family in small doses because of how they are." Yes. Yeah. Same, brother. Same. All right. Let's talk about why fixing this is harder than you think, but it's crucial that you fix this. Okay. Most men believe that surface level confidence hacks will solve their issues. If you got so many guys, when they're having problems with their wife or their girlfriend, or they get dumped, they immediately go to pickup artistry, right? I talk about this a lot in the podcast too. One of the greatest books of all time when it comes to pickup artistry is the book The Game by Neil Strauss. And one of the things that you find when you read the book The Game is it follows Neil Strauss around on his journey of going from a reporter to one of the top pickup artists in the country, going by the name of Style, right? Like it's Neil Strauss becomes Style, the pickup artist. And Neil, he first goes and joins I think a Ross Jeffries shop, right? And if you guys don't know who Ross Jeffries is the king of using neuro-linguistic programming to mesmerize chicks into getting them in bed. Speed seduction. He was the king of speed seduction. And so he went and learned a little bit from Ross Jeffries and David D'Angelo. David D'Angelo was a student of Ross Jeffries, and then he went off and did his own double your dating practice for a while, made millions, and he has other business ventures out there now too, but he doesn't do that anymore. And then he went and studied under the legendary, what's his name? Mystery, right? Mystery, the name of the pickup artist, this guy named Mystery. Well, as you follow the story of Neil Strauss learning pickup artistry from Ross Jeffries and Mystery, what you find is that they were learning these tips and tricks to get women to seduce women very quickly. A lot of that was surface level confidence hack. Get yourself to appear more confident, appear more attractive, appear more interesting in front of these women, right? The problem with that is it might work. It might work for quick seduction and, same day lays. And, if you're just spinning plates, it's fine, right? But most men, including all the guys in the book, they wanted a deeper connection. A lot of these girls that they were seducing, they wanted something long-term with. And when it didn't work out, some of the guys had serious mental issues about it, right? Like Mystery, I think like 3 or 4 times in the book had a complete mental breakdown over one girl. It was one girl that he was like obsessed over, and he totally got one-itis for this one girl. And he could go out and sleep with all these other girls, but it was this one that he just couldn't lock down. And the thing is that his fake confidence, women can sniff that out. Women can, they're not stupid, right? That's why women test men.
New episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Subscribe now.